What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Asgalon, and welcome to a surprise game. Let me preface with this. I just finished my Resident Evil Village Part 10 playthrough, and so after playing a horror game like that, I needed like something to kind of ease me back down, from all that terror and tension. So I'm gonna try out Microsoft Flight Simulator for you guys. This may be kind of a one-shot type playthrough. I mean, I don't really know much about the game. My boy Hunter kind of put me onto the game yesterday. I had heard of some things about it over the last couple of days on social media, but he sent me screenshots and was telling me how cool it was. So I went ahead and downloaded it yesterday, and I was like, well, let's give it a shot. Let's make a video playing through it. I don't know if there's missions or whatnot, but I do know you can fly to like pretty much any place, like different places around the world and different things like that. So that seems really cool. So we're gonna dive into that. Again, this may be a one shot. It may turn into a series, but my focus right now is Resident Evil Village and then also Scarlet Nexus. But without further ado, let's get into it. So while this is kind of loading, I do have to say, I'm not a huge fan of like flying games, but again, I heard a lot about this.
Text size.
Wait.
18.
Okay, cool.
Slot next. Button. Press to reset to default. Search bar. Enable.
Okay. That's all that can stay the same.
Main color.
Ooh.
Main color.
High contrast.
Main color. Main color. Main color. Main color.
Oh, that main color getting on my nerves. Alright, let's just stay with default. Subtitles on.
Interface.
Alright, let's just hit next.
Warning.
Yeah.
You
Alright.
didn't save your changes.
Oh, did I not?
Want to apply and save before leaving?
Thought we did.
Cancel. Button.
That's weird.
Discard.
Why is it still talking? I'd heard there was a few bugs with this, so I wonder if that's a bug.
Button.
No world. Anyways,
Apply and save.
trying to talk, but it won't let me. Okay, I think it's done. All right, so what I was trying to say earlier, I'm not a huge fan of like flying games, but I heard this game was really cool, so I thought I would give it a shot. Just see. All right, flight simulator now landing. Okay, here we go. All right, discovery flights, detail, world maps. Oh, this is just like a loading screen. Land anywhere. Well, that's cool. Services, satellite data streaming, recommended for the best experience. No world streaming. For slow internet connections, you will still need a constant connection for authentication. All right, let's do satellite data. I think my internet's good enough, I guess. All right. Next. If you have data constraints, you can limit your data speed and consumption now or later in the general options menu. Microsoft Flight Simulator will potentially stream data for live services such as world streaming, live weather, real-time air traffic. Okay. Whatever, just do it. All right, all assists. Yeah, I want everything to be easy. Because again, flying games are not my cup of tea. Speaking of cup of tea, take a sip of my tea. The whole time I was playing Resident Evil Village, I forgot I had a cup of tea. And so I was like, at the end, I was like, I'm feeling kind of thirsty. And so I'm enjoying it now. All right, let's see. Okay, so there might be more to this than I thought. So welcome, start your journey here. Discovery flights. Enjoy an easy airborne flight around iconic and beautiful locations. World map, create a flight plan and explore the world in free flight mode. Okay, I'm gonna try that first. Test your skills with landing challenges. Oh, this might end up being more than one video. Flight training, learn the fundamentals. Okay, I probably want to start there though. All right. Profile, my pilot profile. Let's see. Stats and achievements, which I don't have any yet, of course. Okay, my hangar. What's in this? Is that my plane? Oh wait, you can change aircraft. Okay. I don't know what's the best one or not. Textron. Aviation. So Beechcraft, King Air. Cruise speed. One I got seemed like it's got a slower cruise speed. So I may want to start with that. Wow. Several. I kind of like that yellow one though. Ooh, this one's like some sort of like private jet. All right, let's just stick with the one that I... Wait, there's 24 of them? Oh, there's some above. Okay. Almost didn't see those. Let's see. Oh, wow, there's a lot of... Oh, there's a Boeing. Oh, wow, you can fly like a commercial jet. Anyways, Airbus. I'll just stick with the one I got for now. Because I don't know what some of that stuff means. Because, again, I'm not big into flying games, but I want to give this a try. Content manager. Okay, you can buy, I guess, more planes and stuff. My logbook, which should not have anything in it yet because I haven't been anywhere. Yep. All right, marketplace. Wow, those crafts are expensive. 20 bucks. Buy more activities too. All right, general options. Let's look at this really quick. Trying to hurry and get into it for you guys. Graphics. Camera. No sound. No camera. I may have to do like a inverted type thing if they offer that. Show traffic nameplates. That's kind of creepy. Yeah, I heard one thing Hunter was telling me about is you could see like cars on the streets, and that was like real cars. All right, anyways, let's get out of this. We'll go to flight school, flight training, and learn some skills. Let's go ahead and dive into it. The basic. Oh, you get to choose what you want. So I'll probably do a couple of them maybe, and then try to do like a little flight around like maybe whatever place I choose. All right, basic handling. The basic steps to handle an aircraft. Oh wow, like several things within it too. Yeah, this might be more than just one video. The basic steps to handle an aircraft. Introduction. Start with basic controls and cameras. That sounds good to me. Alright. In this first lesson, we will focus on the basic simulator controls that will help you manipulate your aircraft, adjust camera position both inside and outside the cockpit, interact with instruments, and open the toolbar menu. Opening the toolbar menu during flight. Interacting with the camera panel via the toolbar. Using the cursor to highlight and interact with cockpit instruments. Creating, saving, and accessing custom camera views. Training duration 5 minutes. Alright, let's fly. You guys enjoy this. Doing it for you. And who knows, I may end up liking this. And I heard it was cool, heard good things. Alright. Runway elevation. I know feet. I don't know what AMSL is. 1 slope or 1 degree slope. Feet. I don't know what all that means. Let's just dive into it.
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess Molina, and I'll be your instructor.
What's up, Jess? Or Captain Molina?
For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane. A classic. The Cessna 152. Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
Okay, now let's look down. Oh, that turns really fast.
The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar.
Okay.
The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the basic controls panel.
Okay, being in the cursor mode, it moves the camera a little bit slower from panning right and left. All right, so I need to open the basic controls panel in the toolbar. Okay, that's camera, obviously. That's basic controls, I figured. That's some toolbar. Okay, so you can change this. I guess they'll show me how to do that eventually.
The basic controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar.
Okay, let me look at this really quickly. I'm gonna have fun editing this, moving my face cam around. A lot of stuff on the screen. It's kind of one of the times I wish I kind of had a green screen set up. I like having my background behind me. That's why I do that type of setup. Okay, increase throttle, decrease throttle. I'm sure they're going to go over all of this. Like the flaps and stuff. Alright, anyways, let's exit out of that. Okay. Camera.
The camera panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now.
Okay, so I can do cockpit, external, showcase. Zooms.
Right now, we are in the external view mode. Let's switch
Obviously.
to cockpit view next.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna go inside of it.
In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft.
Oh, this really teach you
In the
stuff about flying.
simulation, you'll be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So let's hide the yoke for now.
Kind of funny. When I was a kid, I wanted to become like an Air Force pilot, but then I don't like flying games much, so let's go figure. Okay, she said point the yoke and hide it. Oh, I guess I need to close this first. Press an A. Oh, wait, what? Hey, that's the yoke. Okay, so these are different things here. Okay.
Some instruments allow multiple interactions. For example, rotating a dial clockwise or counterclockwise. In these cases, you need to lock the cursor onto them in order to interact. For example, take a look at the clock in the middle of the dashboard. Go ahead and lock the cursor on it.
Oh, it's right there.
Now change the clock time.
Okay, change the clock time by pressing left trigger, right trigger, or using the right stick.
You can unlock the cursor once you're ready.
Oh, okay. All right, so it's 134 here. We're on that actual time. Let's go ahead and go 135. Oh, past it. Okay.
For now, we're done with the cursor, so go ahead and hide it. All right, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
Wow, I can turn all the way around. All right, hold LB and move the camera around using the left stick, left trigger, right trigger.
Pro tip, once you find a camera position you like, you can save a shortcut to easily get back to that view anytime.
Oh. So LB makes me do that, and then right stick does that. Okay, save a custom view by using LB plus B. Oh, wait. Why did I do this? Hold on. Oh. Hold on it. No, stop. Wait, what? Not working. Pressing the
Now,
bumper.
reset the camera to its original position. Then try switching to your custom one again. All right.
Oh, I have to get out of the cursor mode first. I'm stupid.
Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more. Then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done. Great.
All right. Let's just go ahead and get back to that. Oh, hey. Got an achievement. Challenge accepted. Complete any activity. I got 10,000. I got an A. So I'm going to get graded on all of the different training stuff. Well, I got to go for an A because I want to be an A student. All right, learn about camera, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Good. Let's go to training menu. I want to learn how to, like, take off and stuff. That's the next thing. All right, let's see what else is in this basic handling. Learn about yoke and reading basic instruments. I feel like I need to go through all of these, though, because I don't know anything about planes at all. This is really cool, though. All right, let's go ahead and just keep going with the training. To learn about the yoke and reading basic instruments. Yeah, I need to know that because don't even really know what that is. All right, so the yoke to control the ailerons. I had a in the band I used to be in. A drummer that's his Xbox name. Drummer that we had. At one point, and I still don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm pretty sure I just butchered it, but whatever. And the elevator, the rudder pedals to control the rudder and steering on the ground, throttle and RPM indicator, that tachometer, or is it tachometer? Tachometer, whatever. Please don't make fun of me. All right, the airspeed indicator and altimeter. Okay, let's do this. The music sounds like Tiger Woods' PGA Tour. Or some sort of golf game. That kind of like elevator music type. Also sounds like the beginning of an Angels and Airwaves song. At least back in the day. I haven't really heard of their newer stuff.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 152, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bake the aircraft into turns.
Actually, I think his name was...
Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons.
His name is like aileron roll. All right, what am I doing now? Look at the end of the wings by using the right stick and move the ailerons by using the left stick. I totally wasn't paying attention. They told me what to do.
Okay. Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. There we go.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder. Great. Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power. Power is increased. Now, pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power. Set your throttle to idle. Excellent. When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You'll find it on the right side of the dashboard. This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left in the main instrument panel.
Oh, there it is.
It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right side of the main instrument panel.
Sorry, I got a notification on my computer. I have my computer speakers on.
The altimeter has 3 hands, similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one, 10,000-foot intervals.
Wow.
That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
This is complicated. See why pilots get paid pretty well. At least I think they do. It's a lot. Oh, good, I got an A. I'm sure once I start flying, though, probably won't be an A. All right, let's keep rolling. Familiarization flight. A short taster flight guided by the instruction. Ooh, get to fly now. Quick view to look around. Smart cam to automatically focus on a point of interest. In this case, Sedona Airport. Pitch up and down, and then turns. All right, let's fly this bad boy. Please help me out really well, instructor. I don't crash. All right, here we go.
I've got to say, you chose a great day to go flying. This session, we'll get started with some basic controls.
Okay, she's flying it.
Sound good?
Yeah, let's do this.
First things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings. Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today. This is Red Rock territory. Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, that is cool.
See if you can spot the Sedona Airport. The runway should be a pretty easy landmark to find. There you go. Visual confirmation on the airport.
All right. Enjoy the view as the instructor flies to the next step. It's cool. Oh, how am I seeing the seats if I'm sitting in one? That's still cool though that you can see like everything around you. Thought it was gonna be limited like.
We already talked about basic controls while we were on the ground. Time to see how it all feels in the air.
Like if you're actually like right in there.
The aircraft is currently set to a cruise attitude, the position it should be in for regular flight. All right, now let's try banking into a turn by moving the yoke. I'll go first.
Cool.
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Okay, so it looks like this thing here kind of showed me that. Okay, it's a compass. She hasn't pointed that out to me yet.
Go ahead and try rolling to the right.
Oh gosh, here we go.
You have controls.
Yeah, I don't
Turn
want
right
controls.
toward the city of Sedona. Make sure any control movements are soft and gentle.
Oh gosh.
As we're flying towards Sedona, let's try climbing up and down. Gently pull on the yoke to climb. Give it a try. Next time, be a bit more gentle on the
Oh,
controls.
I'm not gonna get an A now. I thought it was gentle.
For the descent, it's the same principle, except you're pushing on the yoke.
Okay.
Go ahead, gently pitch down. Next time, be a bit more gentle on the controls.
I'm doing awful.
Time to find the airport again. Look around, and when you found it, make a turn in that direction.
What's a smart cam? Alright, where's the airport? Okay, so it's this way? Okay, steady. Okay, that's to go down. Okay. The back is to go up. Okay.
Make sure any control movements are soft and gentle.
Yeah, lady, I got you.
Now that you're more familiar with the aircraft and the surroundings, the next step is to go deeper into handling and techniques. Soon enough, you'll be able to enjoy trips all on your own.
Oh, I got a C. I was too heavy. It's like when I first started learning how to drive a car, like hitting the brakes and stuff. Too heavy. In this case, I'm not heavy like lead foot. I got like a lead hand or hands. Okay, so the bank. The oh well, whatever. Hey, C is still passing. All right, let's see what's next. Altitude and pitch. Learn to use the elevators. Let's see. Altitude refers to the aircraft's nose position relative to the horizon. There are 3 pitch altitudes, or no, attitudes. I thought it said altitude. Okay, attitudes controlled by the elevator. In this lesson, you will learn to climb, cruise, and descend. In the image to the right, the dashed lines represent where you will see the horizon in your windshield during climb or descent. Okay, so descent and climb look very similar. Cruise is solid. All right. In the image. Okay. Yeah, I already read that. You will also discover the relationship between pitch and speed. Pitching up will cause the speed to decrease, while pitching down makes speed increase. So it's the opposite. If I want to go faster, I decrease the pitch, right? Yeah. If I want to go slower, I increase the pitch or go up. Okay. All right, let's see if I can get an A this time. Probably not, but we shall see. Okay, let's fly. Actually, before we fly, I saw that you can actually plug in like some sort of joystick or, you know, I guess you wouldn't plug in a steering wheel. That's for racing games. But I wonder if they make like actual like steering wheels or yokes, I guess, for like flying simulators like this. That would be actually pretty cool. I'm about to check Amazon. Anyways.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level. This is the cruise attitude. The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig deeper into what that means. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. Keep working on it, you'll get better. You put your plane in a dangerous situation. Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to keep
your
going.
Altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Okay.
Excellent. Now let's level back out.
Oh, I see
Our
now.
speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. That's okay.
Okay, there we go.
Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon.
Okay, so basically I have to get the
Then
red lines
maintain that
level
attitude.
with like the top of the mountains and stuff. So let me switch or straighten up.
As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing, while our speed is picking up.
Okay, so there is altitude
Great.
too. The whole altitude thing is going to confuse me.
Okay, bring us back to level flight.
Yeah.
Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. That's good. I think a bit more practice may be a good idea.
Yeah.
Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Oh, this is tough. Oh, another C. Yeah, I didn't get my A. I feel like I did better with that one than the previous one, but whatever. Okay, the level off is where I struggled with the most. Yeah, I didn't fully understand the lines. Like, I thought they were gonna change to like dotted or solid, but I had to line them up with the kind of the top of the horizon from what I've gathered. I'm still a little confused about that. But this is fun. This is cool. All right, let's keep going. All right. Turns. Ooh, roll. Used ailerons and rudder. Okie dokie. Oh. I'm gonna struggle with this one, I can already tell you that. To turn, you will have to move the yoke in the direction you want to go and maintain the side slip ball centered with a small rudder correction. Like for climb or descent, an attitude, I gotta be careful, see if it says altitude or attitude, an attitude or position of the horizon on the windshield will help you maintain the desired performances. You can confirm the bank angle with the notches at the top of the attitude indicator. Each notch represents 10 degrees. Ooh. Oh, so we're in Arizona, Sedona. Thought it was somewhere out west. One cool thing about having this chair is now that I'm not in the wooden chair anymore, you won't hear like the kind of the chair squeaks, I guess, when I move and stuff. Like I got used to it, so I try to figure out ways to kind of minimize it. All right, ready to fly.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude. I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Gosh. Ready. No, go there.
Keep working on it, you'll get better. Watch your altitude. It wasn't constant during the turn.
Oh crap.
Now let's see you level back out.
I should keep going up too high.
Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings. At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees. Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop. Keep working on it, you'll get better. Keep working to maintain a constant altitude during the turn. Level us back out now. That's okay. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off.
Oh man, this is
Additional
tough.
practice will help, don't worry.
Like man, I know I'm using a controller,
Small
but it seems
corrections on
like
the yoke
as a
will
pilot,
lead
you
to
gotta
more
move
accurate
very
turns.
gently. Another C. Well, I'm doing the best that I can. That's all that matters. Guess people don't want to trust nobody. Oh, so the lowest you can get is a C. So technically, I did fail these last few. Because nobody will trust me with their people. Take up in a plane. Anyways, I feel like if it was real life, though, I would have better control of the yoke and stuff, I think. Power settings. The basics of power management. Man, there's so much to, like, do while you're flying a plane. This is crazy. The throttle is the command to adjust the aircraft power setting displayed on the RPM tachometer. In this exercise, you will maintain the same cruise attitude and increase the RPM to see the effect of power change on the airspeed and said altitude. All right. Man, I have to say kudos to the Wright brothers for like figuring out the basics of all of this way back in the day, because like who would want to get in something like this not knowing much about that stuff? I mean, I don't know if that's what they did, but I know they did crash, I think, the first plane they took up into the sky, so if I remember correctly. Yeah, crazy.
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 152, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800.
Oh. Okay, there we go. Set 1800 RPM. Oh. Wait, what?
Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing. Excellent. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2400
Well, this
RPM.
is hard to do because I have to look down and do this.
Your speed is increasing now. As long as you put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Oh man, so okay, that's the left stick,
Okay,
so I
let's
got the
throttle
right
back
stick.
up to 2400 RPM.
Okay. Okay, now
Your
get
speed
out of
is
that.
increasing now.
Okay, now.
As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well.
Oh man. Oh gosh, no, don't go. Don't go up. Let's not put the plane in a dangerous
Nice.
situation.
That was excellent.
Oh, what?
With piston planes like this Cessna, it's common to have power targets defined in RPM.
I got an A on that one. Oh, I thought I failed miserably on that one when I put my plane in a dangerous situation. Okay, it wasn't a perfect score, but that was hard because like you have to select the throttle and look down with the right stick and kind of move your throttle, then quickly look back up. Like, so I had to hit press B to get out of the throttle, then look up to make sure that, and use the left stick to control my yoke too. That's crazy. Oh man. All right, well, we got an A, so we made it through. All right, what's the next thing? Straight and level flight, managing trim for smooth flight. Yeah, I need to learn. I wish Dad taught me that earlier because I get all wonky when I'm having to do more than one thing. Familiarize yourself with the attitude or pitch and power relationship. Okay, so I'm gonna start calling attitude pitch so I don't confuse it with altitude. Changing one or both will result in a difference in speed, altitude, or heading. Attitude plus power or pitch plus power equals performance. You will also discover the trim wheel to help you maintain. I guess I need to pay more attention to these visuals here. To maintain a desired attitude. Accelerate, decelerate at a level altitude. Refine aircraft handling skills. Okay, so I see now. Gotta keep the RPM in that green area. So, okay, so each one of these, like the airspeed indicator has like a green area. I guess I need to keep stuff in. All right, that kind of helps a little bit, realizing that. But if I go too far, then I've kind of screwed up and I need to bring it back down. All right.
In this lesson, let's take a look at the relationship between attitudes and power settings. Attitude plus power equals performance. We're currently at 5,500 feet in a cruise attitude. The aircraft's nose is positioned under the horizon, and cruise power is at 2,300 RPM. Try to reduce power to 2,000 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet.
Wait. I don't know.
Go ahead, lower your RPM to 2,000 while maintaining 5,500 feet.
Oh, wait, I didn't go far enough. I went too far.
That's good. You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control. Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Whoa. Okay, so I think I can do that.
You put your
Oh,
plane
okay,
in a
I can do that
dangerous
without looking down
situation.
at the knob. Okay.
The nose up.
Yeah, I got this already. I'm gonna totally
Could
fail
just
this
keep
one.
pulling on up to set the
It's a
nose
bumpy
down.
ride here.
Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Like, she needs to hurry up and stop
You
talking.
probably noticed,
so
to
I can do
maintain
this.
altitude, you need to pitch
Yeah,
the nose up.
I'm not gonna touch
You
it.
could just keep pulling on the... You put your plane in a dangerous
Oh my gosh,
situation.
this one's hard. I don't like this trim.
You probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm already there.
Nice.
I don't have to do anything. Oh man.
Increase power to 2,300 RPM while maintaining 5,500 feet. Get us back to a cruise attitude. Excellent.
I'm not doing anything.
Now, adjust the trim.
Nope, it's green. I'm good. I think I'm cheating, but
Alright.
whatever. I got tired of hearing that same
Wow,
part over
great
and over
job.
again. Yeah. I don't like the
The way
pitch.
I was taught, when you adjust the
Trim or
trim,
whatever.
you make course changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke. Then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude.
Okay.
If you feel your pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim. That's the key to straight and level flight.
I got an A. Don't know how. Don't know how. Whatever. I'll accept it, although I feel like I cheated for that A. Alright, let's see. I think I got time to maybe go through one more training. Yeah, this is the last one. So let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Attitude test. Review the skills learned in previous lessons. Oh man, I'm gonna bomb this. Bear with me. It may take multiple tries. In this test, we will review the attitudes by combining a climb and a turn. We will then review the power settings and straight and level flight by straight and level flight. So that sounded weird to me. By reducing the power while maintaining the heading and altitude. Okay. Throttle. Elevators. Oh gosh. I've forgotten part of the stuff I've learned. I'm gonna probably put my plane in a dangerous position multiple times. Oh man. Oh wow, there's people in there now. Hey, that doesn't look like me. There are always people in there? Can I see her? No.
The art of maneuvering a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore.
Yeah, it is.
Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees.
Sure.
Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
Yeah, that's headed north. Okay, straighten up. Straighten up. Back descend. Forget which thing I'm supposed to be looking at.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
What? I thought I was supposed to descend.
Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
Told you I was going to put my plane in a dangerous situation.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
I forget how to reduce the throttle. Guess I was going too fast. How do you reduce the throttle? You know what? Scared I'm gonna go too fast.
If your speed is in the yellow arc of the airspeed indicator, reduce throttle to idle and pull gently on the yoke to slow down. Right.
Okay.
Now climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading. On the Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively. You can start the climb when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm trying to get south first, lady. Let me get south. Going west. Like 30 degrees or whatever I'm supposed to be
You
at.
can start the climb when you're ready.
I know. Give me a second. Trying to get south. One thing at a time, lady. Yeah, I'm south. I'm south. I'm south. Oh, no, no, no.
You can start the climb when you're ready. You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
I thought I was supposed to have full throttle.
Now,
Oh, I was supposed to turn while climbing.
you put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Okay. What I need? Oh.
Now climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
Well, she said I needed a full
On the
throttle.
Cessna 152, you need full power to climb effectively.
Power is the throttle, right? What are they gonna let me know if I put my plane in a dangerous situation once I start flying completely on my own?
You can start the climb when you're ready.
Starting it, woman.
You can start the climb when you're ready.
This is hard. Alright, come on, please don't go to a dangerous situation. Hey, there we go.
That's good. The turn was good, but try to climb faster in the future.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me my
All
C.
right, next
And
exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees. Stay at 6,000 feet and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
Okay. I gotta continue to go south. Set speed to 80 knots by holding A.
Go ahead and reduce your speed.
Or B. Okay, how do I know if I'm in the knots though? Oh gosh.
Put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Oh man, this is tough. This is tough.
All right, next exercise.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so my throttle's going out. I think pushing it in makes it go faster. Oh wait. That's it, but I gotta get back up though. I gotta continue to head south. Okay, this is hard. This is hard. Oh, whoa.
You put your plane in a dangerous
I
situation.
don't know if I'm going to do this part. This is hard. There's like 3 things I gotta do at one time.
Next exercise. You put your plane in a dangerous situation. All right, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees. Stay at 6,000 feet and
It's
adjust your
frustrating.
airspeed to 80 knots.
How do I do this? It's like when I try to go back up, my speed decreases. Which they said earlier. What happened? Like when I get up to the 6,000 feet, I'm not hitting the solid anymore. Hey, how do I get to 80 knots? Oh gosh.
You put your plane in a dangerous situation.
Oh, this is too much.
All right, next exercise.
Yeah.
Maintain your heading of 180 degrees. Stay
Of course,
at 6,000
the last
feet
one is the
and
hardest
adjust
one.
your airspeed to 80 knots.
Okay, which one is my speed? I need to pay attention to that. I know I gotta move the throttle, but I don't understand the knots thing.
Go ahead and reduce your speed.
Going. I just need to wait for it to. What? Oh, go back up. No, stay up. Yes. Good. Oh, I had it. No. Seriously? Okay. No, I'm not going south. Seriously?
That's okay.
There we go.
Review straight and level
Oh,
flights
gosh.
to better manage your speed and altitude.
Oh man, that was tough.
You did well, but you can do better.
Ah, I know. Oh, B. Hey, better than I thought I was gonna get. All right. Anyways, 77% mastered. So I guess because I got C's, that's why that's at 77%. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. So this was Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think this is gonna be a multi-part video because I really want to continue with the flight training and then fly around some and maybe try some of the challenges in a future video. Don't expect these videos to come out frequently though, because like I said, Resident Evil Village is my current focus. I get through with that, and then I want to get all the way through Scarlet Nexus. Then I have to get back into KOTOR, which I have not made a video for that one in like 3 months at this point, like kind of towards the beginning of me creating this channel. But I'm gonna continue that one eventually. I really want to get down to doing one game at a time. That's like, you know, a story game that I gotta go all the way through. Like I said, this one I can kind of play whenever. I get a video out to you guys, just me continuing to play around with this and hopefully learn how to fly decently on this game. So again, don't expect a lot of videos right off the bat. I may try to do one once a week, but we'll see. We'll just see. All right. On Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all at Ascalon. So follow me on social media for content that you won't see in my videos, or my videos. I may be posting those to social media as well to let you know, hey, I got a new video out. Hit that like button if you like the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Drop a comment. Let me know some things I might can do better as far as adjusting the trim and all that different stuff. I know she was teaching me how to do it, but once you got like 2 or 3 things you got to do it once, it makes it difficult. So I've definitely gained an appreciation for pilots now, even more so than what I had before. Like, man, this is so much to control. Not like driving a car at all. A lot different. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hunter, thank you for putting me on to this game and telling me how cool it is. There was a few frustrating moments, but I got through it. It's a challenge just like any video game, so it wasn't too bad. Thank you guys so much. Hope you stick around for more Flight Simulator videos in the future. Check out my Resident Evil Village playthrough, Undown playthrough, Scarlet Nexus if you're into any of those games. And yeah, y'all take care. Peace.